to have a look at a Java HashMap. Now, a Java HashMap is a particular implementation of a map. A map is just a collection of key value pairs of objects. So what happens is that you can have a key that points to a value. A map can help you store a flexible number of entries in the form of these key value pairs of objects. So let's say, for example, you are storing people's names and their age, associating their names with their age. So you can have someone called Bob and have their age be 32 or something. Then what you can do is that if we want to implement this in a hash map, we can sort of declare our hash map as hash map. Now, hash map stores the type of the key and the type of the value, separating those types with commas. So what happens is that you can have our key is going to be a string key and our value is an integer. So we can put a comma there and put integer. And then the name of our variable. So we're going to call this people, and then we're going to initialize our hash map. So we're going to say new hash map. Our hash map is going to be empty initially, and we can start adding or putting objects into our hash map by saying people dot put, and then as you can see here, my IDE is giving me a hint to tell me that I will need a key that is of type string, and I will also need a value that is of type integer. So what I can do is I can put Bob in there. Bob will be 32, and maybe I can put someone else, Alice. Alice would be 20 or something. And then how can we actually see what's in our hash map? So my console is down here, and so if anything that I print out to the console would come down, would be output here. So I'll just use a simple SOP to sort of print out our hash map, and I'll build and run that, and then we will see our result here. So we can see that we have Bob associated with the age of 32, and we have Alice associated with the age of 20. Now, when you look at this, you can see that Bob, we put Bob first and we put Alice second, and it printed Bob first and then printed Alice second. What I'm going to show you is that if I swap these two statements around and put Alice first and put Bob second and build and run this, and we see what comes out here. Oh my, we have Bob first and Alice second. What I wanted to show you is that the hash map doesn't guarantee you the order of how you put these pairs of objects. So what's going to happen is that when you use a hash map, don't sort of rely on the hash map keeping this order. So what if we want to get Bob's age specifically? So I'm just going to put an SOP statement here and say Bob's age. Bob's age is, how do we get Bob's age? So we will say people.get. Get is a method that will help us to get the values of these keys. So the get method takes in a key, an object of a key. So our key here would be Bob. So we can get that and then place it in there and then build and run that. Then we get Bob's age, 32. We will look more into this on how to iterate through hash map and other things, other tricks that you can do with a hash map.